Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Untitled Forex webinars, and you are watching your favorite show, which is Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 7th of September 2022, and you know that my name is Rakesh, and I'm your host here. I'm a community member of Untitled, and I'm not an employee of Untitled. So whatever I am talking here are my own ideas. There is no connection of my ideas and Untitled Bank. So what is this webinar all about? MJ, hello MJ, welcome to the stream, bro. So you're already there. I just hope that there is someone else, because if somebody is new watching here, I must tell for him for the first 2 minutes that we are going to carry out the technical analysis and price action analysis basically, and we'll try to find out the key levels for all the major pairs. And we'll not only strict our analysis or this webinar to the major pairs only, but we'll also try to get some more, include some more pairs based on what viewers say, what they want to see. And forex majors are must to cover, so we will first cover those, and thereafter we will cover other exotics or some other favorite pairs of anyone who is viewing this channel now. I am saying that we are only going to see the charts. We are not going to discuss about what is happening in the world, because I know that everything that is happening in the world is already priced into the chart. So we'll just ignore the fundamentals and we'll talk about the trading technical aspects only. And as a technical analyst, we already know that every piece of information is already there into the chart, so we'll just focus there. And in this program, we will only be using the candlesticks for our analysis. We will not be using any other type of chart. And if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to channel's homepage. I request it to everybody in every webinar that you please try to spare some time to find the profitable candlestick patterns. This is the name of a playlist that we have created on a channel, and there is another playlist which is profitable chart patterns. So if you go through these in your spare time, maybe you will be able to relate to me more, and you will be able to understand in a better way whatever we are talking about here in this program. This is the second week, this is the third week of our analysis or our webinars. So if you want to check the record of performance or how we analyze and how it happens, you can check the previous videos. You can find it on the channel's homepage. And so at the end of the session, I will also be taking questions from the viewers. So if you have any questions, you can raise them in the chat and we will try to answer those. And in the end, I want to say that please do not take these videos or webinars as the trading advice. Of course, in the video or webinar, sometimes I will use the words "this is a buy, this is a sell," but it does not mean that you base your trades only on this video. You should place your money on the line only after giving it a thought or doing some your own research. That is all I want to say. So you should not put your money on the line just because I said. You first observe, understand it. If you understand when I say buy, what does it mean? When I say sell, what does it mean? When I say exit or below this it is good to sell, above this it is good to buy, it has some meaning. First you understand the meaning, spend some time to understand the meaning, the process, and the profits will flow. Definitely they will flow, but you first understand the process. Okay, so that is a very important thing that I wanted to mention. So before we go and hop onto the charts, I want to go through this risk disclaimer. This is a standard risk disclaimer. Please understand this completely. If you are new to the forex trading, you should understand it before you put your money on the line. So yeah, the first thing that we are going to see, like every day, is the dollar index. So what is happening here? Something interesting is happening. I must be coming back to this again and again to the dollar index, because there's a lot of things happening today in the dollar index. Actually, just by looking at this chart, you will not be able to relate. But you see, only okay at the open of this current candle is at 110.31, whereas the close of yesterday's candle was at 110.19. That means it opened higher, went higher, and now it is headed down. That means the buyers don't look very interested in this one at the higher prices. I mean, the dollar looks like it is getting what is the opposite of cheap? It is getting more costly for the buyers. So they're trying to give away their profits, or you can say they're trying to book some profits, and maybe this can push the prices back to 109.12. This is what I think is happening as of today. And not only this is happening here, it is also visible in the euro, pound and all. So if it starts moving downwards, you see on the way up it was making higher highs and higher lows, and it has actually made a higher high here after this high. Okay, I want to explain this one. This high was made, after that this low was made, after that this high was made, and in the same candle there was a low made. Okay, this high was higher than this one. I'm talking about 4 hours. Okay, it is very short time, and thereafter it made this high, but after that it made this low. I want to explain this like this. So let me switch to 1 hour now. So after making a high here, you see after making this high it made a low on this same candle, okay, in the 4 hour. That is what my point is. So if you see that after making this high, when this low was made, the price made another high here and made a low here on the 1 hour. Okay, now I am on 1 hour. After that it again made a high, but it has breached this recent low. So if I make a rectangle here with this one, that means this support is already broken. You see that? Now I am coming to 4 hourly. So this was the crucial support. If the trend is going to change, first it had to break this one, and it is already broken. Now in 23 minutes and 45 seconds, this 4 hourly candle is going to close. Okay, understand the psychology behind this. The sellers are trying to take control here. Okay, and they will take control if on the 4 hour this low is broken, which is broken, of course, which is broken now already. And in 23 minutes, if the candle closes lower, it will initiate a downtrend. But for the downtrend to come, you remember on the daily chart, for the downtrend to come, 104.48 was the previous level. Now after the price has made this high here, now where is the low? You see, actually this price here 109.12 was the high here. Thereafter the price has made, of course this is the highest high the price had made, but after that the price made a high here and made a low here. So don't you think that this is a valid low? But after that the price made another high here. You see, it is still higher than this one and made a low here. So this is again a valid low. After this the price made a high here and made a low here. So this again comes as a valid low. Now I am trying to figure out from where the price has to go and reverse. After this the price made a high here. I am talking about 4 hourly now. Maybe I should switch to daily. So if you see, made this high here, made a low here, a high here, low here. After that it made a high here and low here. So 108.88 is the recent low, and after that the price has made, okay, I think there is something more, although it is not visible on the daily chart. After this the price has made a high only here to this place. But if you just switch this candle, this green candle, if you split this candle to 4 hourly, you will see that after making a high here, the price has made a low somewhere here also. Yes, here, are you with me? Hello Anwar, how are you? It means experience takes precedence. Of course it means experience takes precedence. So now this 109.34 is the crucial level. After that the price has made a high, but it has not made any low, which we need to understand. Because if I turn this candle into 1 hour, it will be a lot of noise there, and we don't want to trade the noise. So I think 109.34 as of now is the level which needs to be broken to be sure that yes, now sellers are in control. But I think it will hold because we have 109.12 very close to it, which is a broken resistance, and I think this may hold. This is just a thinking, okay, this is just a speculation. But on the daily charts we have Okay, we have some small supports and resistance here, but we are only going to keep the key supports and resistance levels on our charts. So we'll just remove this 108.88. Of course, it is support and resistance, but we don't want that. Now, for 109.34, this is on the 4 hour. We need this to break, but it has got support of 109.12 also. So why not to take 109.12 only as the crucial support, or say if 109.34 is broken, there is a chance that there is more chance that 109.12 will break and the price may head back. On the 4 hourly, on the current 4 hourly, it has already shown us, it has already given some idea that there is a chance that the sellers will take control of the market now. Now that means there is a possibility that euro will start growing from here. You getting some idea? So here there is a possibility that the euro, now why the index will go down? First of all, let us come back to the dollar index again. Why the index will start going down? This is the index of dollar, US dollar. This essentially means that if the dollar on the broader market is going down against other currencies, it will go down. And in the broader markets, if the dollar is going up, it will go up. So that is the essence. So now here, it is not that dollar index is going down, that's why euro is going up against the US dollar. No, it is the reverse. If the euro is going up against the dollar, that means it will push the dollar index down. That is how it is done. So here the euro against the US dollar is already at the resistance zone now, 0.9951 here. Now what will happen on the 4 hour? We are not sure yet. We are going, and actually we are just sitting on the sidelines and watching what is going to happen here. But what we are expecting is to see some bearish price action here, and if it does not come as the bearish price action, we are not concerned. Okay, we are only concerned about the bearish price action. If it is not there, we are not going to do anything, because we are not going to buy it till when? Till the time it does not break through 1.0368. But if you really want to break it down to the lower time frames, then this is the high that price, sorry, not this one, this is the high, this here, this is the high that the price has made on the 4 hourly. And if you really want the structure, well, this was the low, so this was a valid high. After that, the price has made a lower low here, then it made a high here before making this low, made a high here before making this low. And now if this high is broken, this high 0.9986 is broken on the 4 hourly, that means at least on the 4 hour this downtrend is vulnerable. I mean, there is a possibility that the buyers will take control of the market, and it looks like as if it is going to happen. Now I am switching this 4 hourly again and keeping only my daily levels here, so that we don't just think about the small levels of interest as the crucial levels, because I keep only the crucial levels on my chart. And now after making this move here, I think this becomes a crucial level. I will inform you how. Actually, these are very old levels that we have placed. I want to remove some clutter from here so that it is visible, quite visible to you. You see, after making this low, this is of course lower than this previous low that the price had made on 30th of July. So it is a valid low that the price had made. After making this low and after making a low lower than this low, the price had made this high here. So before making the lower low, if the price has made any high, that is a valid high. So 1.0089 is a valid high in this market. And once this high is broken, I'm not saying this high, I'm saying this high, because this is the highest high that price had made, or you can say it is a reaction high. Now till the time this reaction high at 1.0089 is holding, we cannot say that this candle may result in an uptrend. No, we cannot say this. Yes, if we see a close above this 1.0089, not a breach or not a test of this line, I'm saying if we see a close above this area, not particularly this point, above this area, then only we can say safely there is a possibility of an uptrend resuming here. All right, this is Euro USD. So now you ask me, where is the support and resistance here? 0.9952 is still support if it closes the day higher than 0.9952. If it does not, then I think the lower levels we should check out. But I feel like it is getting support here. A lot of buying here today. The dollar index is showing us a bearish signal at the top. It is opening higher, is not able to maintain the highs of the day, and it is even trying to close the day lower. Now euro is rising, so something, or the stars are falling in line. Maybe I have said the wrong sentence here, but something is aligning. See, things are aligning. Okay, and it seems like 0.9952 may be holding in the future. Okay, and 1.0089 is the key here. There is a high probability of another thing also. There's a high probability that the price will take support at 0.9952 and rise to this level here. Now this level here is the area of crucial resistance. Why? Earlier this was a seller's zone. From there the price was pushed back to 0.9952, which was a crucial support, and now this is coinciding with this falling channel, which has been intact from a long time. I must say from 9th of February this year. So this channel has been intact since 9th of February, and this time when the price reaches this area, so what is the amount of chance that it will break higher? Very less chance, because it is being seen by all these people who had sold here, and they will be looking for another opportunity to add to their positions. Getting my point? Because they know that the structure is still intact. Till the time structure is intact, they will remain mostly sellers in this market. So when those people who had sold here in this area in 1.0089, they will also be looking for opening the sell positions. So these people will also be looking for sell positions, and those who are watching this triangle, they will also be looking for opening sell positions. So if a lot of people are looking for sell positions, that is the confluence of resistance. So I'm just speculating it here that on 20th of September or nearby 20th of September, like 21st or 19th, if we see the price near 1.0089, I think that will not be a good time to open buy position. That will be a time to open short positions. Of course, you need on 4 hourly some confirmation like bearish engulfing or bearish pin bar or something like that. MJ, did you understand what I say? Anwar, I hope you understood what I said. It was crystal clear that this is an area of concern for the bulls when they are going up, and if they clear this area of 1.0089 after 20th of September, that will be good. But if they clear this area before 20th of September, then this falling channel's resistance line will be the only thing on their way to 1.0368. Yeah, all right, so that's my point here, and I think we are done with the euro. In the pound, something serious is happening, and if you have not seen our previous webinars, you must check out 1.1409 that we had marked on a chart based on the previous price action on 23rd of March, or I think, okay, wait, let me confirm this. This was on 19th of March, okay, this year, sorry, 2020. So today actually the pound has given all-time low. I mean, in the 1985 there was a price which was lower than this, but we don't have, I think, chart of 1985, so I don't think I will be able to tell you about that. But in 1985 there was an oil crisis, and at that time the price went below 1.1. okay, so as far as all this price action is concerned, this is the lowest low that the price has made today in the pound. Okay, I will switch it to the daily again so that we have a better picture. So here is a bullish, not a bullish, but yes, a sort of pin bar happening, and if it closes the day higher than opening of 1.1515, if it closes a day higher than this, then it will be a bullish pin bar right at the support of multi-year low, and also a good support here. Why? Because 1.1409 at the test of this area around on 19th or 18th of March in 2020, there was a bullish price action from where it went all the way up to 1.4244. so it went to this range. So we can say that the price is moving in this range if this level holds. Now if this level holds, I think it is going to go up, and you will be very happy if you see that I have my positions in the pound in the long direction at the very lows of this, because I was very confident, I was willing to take the risk. So if you ask me, should I open buy positions now? No, my friend, please do not open your buy positions, because risk to reward ratio now is not good, because you will have almost 100 to 100, okay, almost 100 points of stop loss, and your take profit will be almost 100 points. So do not open buy positions now, okay? And do not open buy positions now. But if you have already opened the buy positions during the day, that is a good positions to carry. So, but the problem here is that there is a pin bar here to the top side also at the resistance. So now there may be challenges for the bulls like this. Maybe there is possibility that the price may go like this. Now why I'm saying, you may be thinking that he's only using poly lines and doing like this. No, I have been using this line, but this time I'm using this with a care. Why? If, okay, this is the resistance, the price has to react here, so it can come down. To what extent it can come down? To the previous level. Now this is a very important level of support. Why? One is, this is multi-month low, this is a crucial area, 1.1409. also this is the falling channel support line, so this becomes a confluence of two supports. This becomes a crucial support here. Now if you get another chance to open your buy position near 1.1409 here towards 19th of September, I think that will be a very good area to open the buy positions. All right, now I think we should look for selling our positions if we are already long in this one near 1.1608. so the price needs to go there, but I think it is getting rejected at the low of this candle near 1.1493. see, the low of this candle was 1.1493, and this is where the price is finding it difficult to go up. All right, so where is the support now? Immediate support is near 1.1409. immediate resistance is at around 1.1608 in the Great British Pound against the US dollar. So almost on the similar line everything is happening. I hope you got what is happening in the dollar index. It is going to go down. Euro is trying to break the resistances. Pound is, I think, stuck in between these two ranges. And yeah, don't forget to send the titles for today and yesterday. All right, Janice, you can go out. Actually, I have sent the actually I have sent the titles to WebHub like you said, but still I will send you. Okay, yeah, you please carry on. I will be sending the titles after this ends. Thank you for joining the Janice. By the way, guys, Janice is our moderator, and he actually plots the streams for us. He's good. He's a good man. Okay. So there you go. What I was saying is that if you get a chance, if you get an opportunity to buy this near 1.1409, I think that will be a good area, because in that case you will have a very small stop loss below this level, very small stop loss below this level of 60 points or so, but you will have open targets. Now why I'm saying that it will go towards this point? Why I'm saying it will go towards this point? Why? Because it has already tested this level once, and after testing this area, if it tries to go upside, it will have already a double bottom in place, and a break of this 1.1608 area. Bye Janice. Hi Janice. Nice one. So if it breaks this area here, it will be a double bottom breakout. If it is a double bottom breakout, then this is the minimum that the price has to rise. This is the minimum amount, so 200 points. Now 200 points are around here. Now see, in achieving these 200 points, the price has to break 1.1759, which is a very crucial resistance. Now if it breaks a crucial resistance, that resistance becomes support. Now if this is broken, the next resistance is here. All right, next resistance is here, so it will come back to test that broken resistance as support, and if it holds, it is definitely going to breach this. This is simple logic. Okay, I am not drawing my poly levels just like that. These are very calculated levels, so I will keep them like this now, and let us see how the things unfold in the future. Okay, so let us switch to the Australian dollar. Australian dollar is also on the similar lines, is trying to take support on 0.6714. Now friends, I want to explain this to you, that when I say 0.6714, this is not a point. Okay, this is an area. The support can come a bit below this, the support can come a bit above this. So I'm trying to consider all the support areas, but the price can go deep, or price can stay shallow and reverse from there. So you have to keep them as areas on your charts. Okay, So 0.6714 was the level where we had kept our support. I said that there is a possibility that the price will find some support here. This is evident from the previous webinars. So now this is what can happen. This is the one scenario. The other scenario is that the price will break through it to 0.6869. If the dollar keeps falling, the index keeps falling, then it will keep rising, and it can also go towards 0.7002 and even further. So right now, as of now, if you ask me, that this is the highest possibility. Why? If you say that the price may reverse from here, yeah, it can reverse, but you see, if the ball strikes at the one end of the wall, then it will go and strike to the other end of the wall. Now this is more evident from the previous price action, if you ask me. Once it finds resistance somewhere, it goes all the way to the support, then it finds resistance somewhere else, it goes all the way down to the support, then it finds resistance somewhere, it goes all the way down to the support. So this is how it works. This is how the price reverses its direction. Okay, so now if it has reversed its direction from here at the support to the upside, when it will reverse to the downside at the next resistance, and next resistance is looking here, and you just need to learn how to draw the supports and resistance properly. That's it. So now for the Australian dollar, 0.6714 is the support and 0.6869 is the horizontal resistance, and this falling trend line from which we had created after joining these reaction lows here from this high and the shoulder, I think this is going to be the area of interest for the sellers. New Zealand dollar on the similar line is giving us a bullish pin. See how all other pairs are giving us a bullish pin bar except US dollar pairs. So Euro USD, GBP USD, Australian dollar against the US dollar, New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, they are giving us bullish pin bar. But I think may not be USD CAD, but USD CHF, USD JPY, they may be giving us bearish pin bars. Let us see. Okay, so 0.6046, it is trying to approach 0.6060 area from the downside. Okay, New Zealand dollar is trying to approach this area of broken support from the downside. Now area of broken support, if it is approached from the downside, becomes a crucial resistance. Now there was a fake out, after that there was a breakdown of 0.6060 after that fake out. Now it is again going to 0.6060. Let us see how the things unfold, but I think it is a bullish candlestick forming here on the 4-hourly, but this resistance on 0.6060 cannot be ruled out. Only the future will tell how the things are going to unfold. Okay, after this break lower, we had projected this, but it did not happen. So let me take it back and let me remove this ellipse also. I think this channel, this trend line also doesn't hold now, or maybe why not to make this channel? Why not to make this channel? Don't you think so? This channel is possible. Okay, this looks like a good channel. Damien, hello, welcome to the stream, my brother. How are you doing? Long time no see. All right, we are making some pips here. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to press that like button if you have already joined, because we need to take this stream to the next level. Okay, all right, so what we are doing here, we are talking about New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, and here it seems like New Zealand dollar is also trying to act like its counterparts, and it's trying to push against the US dollar, which is a very dominant currency now, and I think it will get stopped near 0.6060, because that was a very good area of support in the past, and I'm expecting it to offer some resistance for the New Zealand dollar on the way up. Although this bullish pin bar, of course it is nowhere, but if I incorporate this channel, then it is at least has got support at this channel's low, low of the channel. So that means there is a possibility of breaking it, but not in the one go. I think tomorrow we will know for sure if it is getting broken at 0.6060 level is getting broken, or it is holding. Now if it is holding, then there is a possibility of price going back to 0.5920, but if it is broken, then the next exposure will be this falling channel's resistance line, and after that 0.6231. How we are going to use this in the future, that only we will decide after the break to the upside, and if it goes down, then we will see when we have to open the sell position in the direction of the trend. Well, to tell you frankly, I think this will be a good area, this one here. Why? Because you should look for more odds in your favor. One is this falling channel, one is this 0.6060, which will already be a tested tested strong resistance if it does not, if it holds here this time. So if it holds as a resistance, it will make a new low, and we will still, the structure of the market will still be intact, and we will get another opportunity here. If we get another opportunity here, I think that will be an opportunity to cash and send the market here. Can we see dollar against yuan? Yeah, we can. I think it is there on this platform, so we will see. All right, New Zealand dollar is covered, and then we have US dollar against the Canadian dollar. Okay, 1.3155, and it has made an intraday high of around 1.3208, very close to the level of 1.3223. Not very close, but still 15 pips away, but it's okay. We were expecting the price to actually go back to 1.3076 again to test it as a fresh support, and it has actually happened here once only, and after that a test of 1.3223 is a must for the price to come back again. Anyways, if the price keeps coming back like this, I think this rising trend line will always be supporting it on the way, and if it is broken, then the next level of support is 1.3076. On the high side we have a resistance at 1.3223. guys, I'm trying to speak a bit faster. If I'm faster than you can absorb, please stop me, because I'm trying to cover as many pairs as I can and we have less time. Okay, the levels are clear, right? 1.3076 is the support on the lower side, 1.3223 is the small resistance on the upside, but it is, I think, acting as a good resistance. By the way, now on 31st of August also it was a good resistance, and today also it is acting very good resistance. Talking about the USD CHF, the zone of resistance has reached, I think, 0.9885 was not breached, not even breached, and not even tested. So the possibility of price going down from here, I cannot be so sure, because if it would have been tested already, then maybe I would be sure that the price is going to test the support zone now. But since it has not been tested, I will say that it is still holding as a resistance. 0.9885 may be tested again, may be tested soon, and then price may revert back to downside to take the support. But as of now, it is in middle of nowhere. You cannot say that it is a selling market, because it has it kept its structure very defined structure. Actually, it was inside this falling wedge, then broke out of the falling wedge. The targets are not taken yet. 1.0049 is the ultimate target for this one, and support, now this falling wedge resistance line, which may now act as support, is going to be the dynamic support, and after that 0.9372 is the ultimate support for this. So support is very far, resistance is very close, but that doesn't mean that we are going to sell this market, because this market has a very good uptrend. So stay away from this market for time being, I will say. USD JPY moving very nicely. 146.98 is the target for this market. Anything else that we can say? So it is in no man's land actually. The sellers are sitting here, buyers are sitting here. So maybe the price will keep on moving till 146.98, and then we will see some sellers to jump in. Maybe. Why? Because this is 61.8% of this move here, okay. So let us see how the things unfold here, but as of now, no trading in the USD JPY. At least now I am not buying it here. Silver 18.30 is the resistance still, or I can actually move it to the high of this candle here, 18.57. But yes, bearish pin buy yesterday, and today there is only buying. Why? Because the dollar is falling. Okay, dollar is falling. Now a weak dollar has pushed the silver against dollar to the highs, not to the highs, but yes, it has not breached the high of yesterday, which is at around 18.57. I think when that high is breached, I think we will see more highs in this one, maybe towards 20.86. Let me go back to the daily again. So if we see that after making this low here at around 7.54 on the daily, the price has made a high here, reaction high here, but it has not made a lower low, so this high doesn't count. And okay, 20.86 is the still the high that we have to count for the price to turn into an uptrend, or the trend to turn into an uptrend. It is still in a downtrend, so we cannot be sure that the uptrend has started. Even after the break of 18.57, it will still remain in a downtrend. So selling every rise of this silver, I think, will be a good idea, but it doesn't mean that you sell it at 18.57. What is going to happen, we are not sure there yet. 18.57 cannot be seen as a selling opportunity, okay, because the price has just broken through this falling trend line. So there is a possibility that the price will keep rising from here. Only the time will tell. But I will say stay away from silver as of now. Okay, 18.30 was the area where you should have been looking for a selling opportunity with the stop loss above this. So if you are not short, so I will say stay away from this. The gold is also in the similar fashion. Stay away from this. We have an opinion of short positions opening near below 1680 actually, and we want to open the long positions above 1808, and in between this we don't want to trade. So I will say again, XAU USD, stay away from this market. We have given this in written so that we don't even talk about it in between. So gold is going sideways. You can just see from the chart it is going nowhere. So when it is going nowhere, we are not going to trade this. Stay away from this market also. Brent, although, is giving us some information here. Now Brent crude, my friend, somebody was saying something about Brent. Okay, Usman was saying something about Brent. Now Brent has broken the day and actually broken the lows of 90.22. Why I have marked this on my chart? You see, after breaking higher than this area here, almost making high here, the price before shooting up, it has made a low at 90.22. So this was the level that the buyers had to defend for the price to remain in an uptrend. Now this low has been broken today. Now it is going to be very difficult for the bulls to keep the uptrend intact. If this 86.46 level holds, 86.46 was an important level of interest in the past, and if it holds, it's fine, and if it doesn't hold, it is very vulnerable. Now you see the price is already 88.76. now if it holds, then it's fine, and if it does not hold, where is the next level, my friend? The next level is very down. The next level is almost at the level of 65.75. so there's going to be a sharp fall in the prices of oil to 65.75. now I don't know what is happening in the world, but oil prices seems to be going to the dustbin below this 86.46. that is what I want to say. Anwar, you are with me? Now if somebody has to open buy positions in this, I don't think it's a good idea, because 104 point, okay, whatever is the high here is 105.44. that needs to be breached now for the uptrend to start. Okay, this is the high that the price had made. All right, so this channel was broken. It was supposed to act as a support now from the top, but it did not act as a support. The price is headed towards 86.46. Anwar, let us see what happens at 86.46. if this holds, I think that can give you another opportunity to go long in this one, or you can extend your chart to this high here like this. Okay, so as of now the price is moving between these two channels, although this bigger channel is not of much information, but this falling channel is of much good information. 86.46 may hold because it was very good resistance in the past. You see, it was a very good resistance in the past, here, and this time here again, and after breaking, this is the, I think, second retest. After this retest, this is the second retest. Maybe some buyers will join and push the prices higher. Who knows? Okay, let us see in the future. Okay, euro Australian dollar, very good. You know, yesterday I was long in the euro against the Australian dollar. If I was long yesterday, you know, I have already made money, but I closed my position near 4722. So yesterday only, so at the high of yesterday, because I was like not sure where it is going, because there was a small resistance here in the past. But yes, it has already come to the level which we were talking about, 1.4805. This is small resistance. From here the price can come back a bit and then push higher to 1.5277 in the long term. That is what my thing is. And on the downside we have a support now, 1.4319. nothing much to say. It is very clean chart. Small resistance here can push the prices back, or at least can give us a small pullback to the downside. Or if you want, you can switch it to 4 hour, make a nice rising channel and look for a buying opportunity at the test of the bottom of this channel, like this. Okay, like this. Maybe you want to open your buy position somewhere like this. Okay, maybe. I hope you got it. US dollar against the South African rand. South African rand seems to be rising and US dollar seems to be falling against it. So the price is coming again within that triangle. Actually, it never closed outside that triangle. You see, it never closed outside that triangle. Or you can say that above 17.3045, the sellers are very interested in opening their positions to go to push the US dollar below 16.68 or something. This area is of interest here. I must show you here. After making this higher high here, from here this was a low. After making this higher high here, the price has made a low here in this area on the next candle. So 17.05 is now the level that we have to see. If the price goes below this, I think the rise will be vulnerable, and we may test 16.7065, and any low below this 16.7065 and a bit high and a little high here will confirm even the downtrend, okay, for the time being. Now this structure is up. You may be thinking that only the break of this will break the structure. Yes, my friend, the break of 7.0503 will break the structure, okay, because every time the price makes a new high, this was the high that the price has made. After this high, the price made this high, and after that it has made a high today, but in between it has made a low on 7.0503. So if this low is broken, the structure will break, and we will be expecting a lower high somewhere here and a lower low somewhere here. So I hope you got an idea what I am talking about here. So the break of 7.050 will break the structure, uptrending structure. So we'll be looking for a short position very near to 7.03 again. So what I'm expecting here to become, I'm expecting something like this to happen now. All right, something like this. Now I will just remove this so that there is no more confusion. So if this happens, now we know that this structure is broken. Now if this structure is broken, we'll be expecting a lower high. Now if the higher high is here, if the higher high is here, where will you expect the lower high? Well, you will expect the lower high, of course, lower than that. And if you're expecting lower high lower than that, and you have a resistance at 7.30, so you will be expecting a price action something like this, don't you? Or if the sellers are very aggressive, then something like this can happen. Don't you think so? Because if something like this happens, that means a break of support results into this becoming as the resistance, and the price breaks, and then it may find actually some support here also, okay, and the price can go like this. Maybe after that it falls, or maybe from here it falls. That is what my point is. So there is a possibility of these two if this structure is broken in the US dollar against South African rand. Now 7.3045 is still the zone of resistance, and now the crucial support lies, or the key level is at 7.0503. Now I call these key levels as pivots or upswing pivot. Now why I call this upswing pivot? That means if the price closes below this, or it breaches and closes the day below this, that means the upswing is broken, or the pivot which was responsible for the up direction is broken, and then now the price will start moving downwards. Well, this is simple. USA tech, somebody was talking about USD tech yesterday. Okay, it is not near to any level. We have already explained supports and resistance in the past on the monthly and on the weekly also. There's nothing much of interest here. USA 500 is also in the middle of nowhere, so nothing much has happened from yesterday. In the long run, we are expecting this thing to happen. But my friend today was saying USD against yuan, he wants to see. Yeah, so let us see US dollar against the Chinese yuan. In fact, I have also not seen it from many days. Let us see how the things are here. Guys, let me check my position. I have an open position here. Oh, it has crossed above 1507. Congratulations to everyone. And I'm staying long here in the pound. Okay, so the US dollar against the Chinese yuan here. Let me open my monthly charts and then we will decide what is going to happen. Okay, we have lowest low here around 6.0123 and the highest high we have almost double top here, 7.19605. After making this high here, the price made the recent lows here, and now it is going to test maybe the recent highs that the price had made near 7.19060. Okay, this is on the monthly, and let me switch to the weekly. It was on fall till 13th of February this year. After that there was a rise, there was a crucial support here, so this acted as a support. The price went to the symmetrical triangles, broke out of it, took support again here. After that there's a rise. Okay, now where is the resistance? Where is the potential resistance? Actually the price is already at the potential resistance. You cannot ignore these two levels here, my friend. You cannot ignore these two important levels here. These were very good resistance in the past, and this has been a good support here, and here. So this is an important level. 6.9803 area I think is a good resistance, and that is how the price is behaving at this level, you can see. Okay, already. So now let me switch to the daily for some more confirmation. Okay, so I think I need not to speak, Damien. You can already see that there is somewhat like a bearish pin bar at this level of resistance of 6.9803 is already into force. Let me switch to even 4 hour, and here you can see that it is already given you a bearish pin bar, and after that there was even a follow-up. Okay, let me see how the structure is being challenged here. Is it being challenged? I am going to make it in front of you so that you also have an idea. From this low here, the price made a high here, then it before making this high here, it made a low here. So the next low was here, again it made a higher high, it made a low here, it made a higher high here, and before making a higher high here, it made a low here. So after that it made a high here, before making a higher high, it made a low at around these levels. Then after it made a high here. I don't know whether at the same time it made a low or not, but we will check that. And after that it made a high here, made a low here, made a high here, and that. Okay, I think this is much, and I want to break down this candle now, 4 hourly candle, so that we have an idea that it made a high first or it made a low first. So it made a high first, that means this low here is valid, so we have drawn it completely right. All right, so you see this was the recent low that the price had made on the 4 hour as well as on the 1 hour. So I will I'll keep this line as increased stroke, okay, so that we know that this is the line from the weekly chart. So now you see that the structure on the 1 hour is broken. Now if you switch to 4 hour, you will see that the structure on the 4 hour is broken. Now if you see switch it to the daily, and the daily also this structure is not broken. Okay, on the daily the structure to break, the price has to breach this low here, okay, this one here. I will decrease the stroke to this one. Now 6.9330 is the level that it has to breach on the daily chart to break the structure, but on the 4 hour the structure is already broken. Okay, and if the structure is broken, what we are expecting? We are expecting a lower high. Now the price has already made a lower low here, the price has already made a lower low here. We are expecting a lower high. It can form here also, it can form here also, but I think here will be better, and this is what we are expecting. Now if you really want to go short in this one, very happily you can go short, but only on the basis of 4 hourly. Now where will be your support stop loss? Well, your stop loss will be somewhere higher than this area. Anything higher than 6.9753 should be a stop loss, but you should open sell positions only if you see some bearish price action happening here. And if you want to go short now, your stop loss will be here. Why? Because you are not trading at the bearish price action here, you are trading right now. So you will have a stop loss of 313 points, and you can target this area, which is the immediate support. And if you really want to hold for the long term, then you are going to risk this much, at least for now, 307 points. So if you are really going to keep this for a long time, you have to keep your stop loss higher than this. But yes, if it eventually breaks and makes a lower low than this one, I will show you how to manage this trade if you are really looking to open a short position. If you see that it has made a low here and then has made a high here and then it is proceeding like this, then you can switch and bring your stop losses to this level. In this case, your short will be here, but your stop loss will be here. The price will be somewhere here. So you will be already into profits and your stop losses will be to the side of your trade. So even if you stopped out, you will still go home with the profits. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Well, I think this is a good trading idea. Damien, how did you get this? This is a good trading idea. I think US dollar is going to go down in front of yuan. That is just my personal opinion. And this is a very good spot to go short in case we get a pullback towards 6.98 or maybe 6.97. How much is the oh wow, only 2.8 pips of spread. I was not even aware that this is actually a must trade now for me. Okay, I'll keep an eye on this and Damien will be checking this every day from now on. Okay, my friends, I think I'm done for the day. If you don't have any questions, I think we should wrap this up. And if there is any further question, you can ask me in the chat right away. This was cool. This was cool. Yeah, Damien, this can be a very good trade for the long term in the short direction if we see that break of daily pivot, I would say. So yeah, that's all guys. I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and you should be looking for the potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. Now with this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you, and I will urge you all before leaving that you please share it with your friends. Okay, there's no cost to it. You just have to come, sit, talk and leave. Maybe I will open my phone lines also, or maybe we can join with the Discord and we can talk here live about the trading ideas. Okay, so and maybe even we can exchange charts of each other and we can show them live here and analyze them live. Maybe just this is just a maybe. So I wish you a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. Share with your friends, bring them here. Let's talk.